Southport Spartans continue to soar as their results show as Team of the Week for this week. JM Grizzlies get their first win in 2 seasons. Tamworth Tigers move up 2 positions in the Under-15s East after their defeat at Leicester Riders. Arden Griffins make their Under-13s debut after a tough defeat at Warwickshire Hawks. Bromsgrove Bears continue to make waves across the YBL. Franklin Falcons dominate the Under-17 South League, and Birmingham Mets go undefeated in junior men after 2 games so far this season. Welcome to this week's video from the YBL. Straight into it this week, we're going to start to talk about the Under-15s East Division and Tamworth Tigers first off. Tamworth Tigers, brand new to the YBL this season, with an Under-9s, Under-11s and an Under-15s team. Their Under-15s team is currently mid-table after playing 5 games, winning 2 of those 4. Currently getting stronger and stronger per game. I've heard some very, very good things about their Under-15s team. They knocked down Nuneaton Predators after their game, with Leicester Riders beating Tamworth, jumping up 2 places. Also in the Under-15s East, we're talking about JM Grizzlies, who have won their first game this weekend against Yardley Defenders after being in the YBL for 2 seasons now. They're currently getting stronger, and more games that they're playing are they're improving on, definitely improving on. So, talking about improvements, Arden Griffins Under-13s had their first game this season against Warwickshire Hawks. Unfortunately, the result wasn't the best for them. However, Arden obviously got stuck in there on their first game. However, Warwickshire Hawks beat them 99-43. So their first game goes down to experience, and hopefully when they return for their second game in a couple of weeks' time against Redditch, they'll be a lot more enthusiastic and a better result coming out of that. Under-9s and Under-11s had their first set of CBLs 2 weeks ago, and everyone, according to reports and seen on social media, had a fantastic weekend. We're still looking forward to the second set of CBLs in December. Okay, Bromsgrove Bears we're going to talk about now, who are currently dominating quite a few of the leagues, having several teams across quite a few divisions in the YBL, mainly the development men, where they sit at the top of the table, and women 1, where at the moment I think they're first or second, playing over this weekend as well, and their 13s and 15s are doing quite well in the East and the West divisions. So I think that's the team at the moment to watch out for if you're playing or come up against them. They're getting a lot stronger as they continue through the season. Southport Spartans is another team which has caught my radar this week, or over the last couple of weeks, and they are currently Team of the Week, which is in the latest issue of In the Zone, available on the website. Their 13s in the Southwest Division, Under-13s, is doing really, really well, sitting at the top of the table, having played last season Under-13s as well, finishing near the bottom. However, this season starting off quite strong and sitting quite close to the top. I think that's one of the teams across the 3 Under-13 leagues to watch out for. Wish everybody the best there on obviously Spartans, and obviously the other teams in the 13s who are going to come up against each other in the quarter and semi-final playoffs later in the season. Franklin Falcons Under-17s team in the South are currently dominating with, I'm sorry about this, I didn't write any of this down, but I should have done. Currently sitting at the top of the table, winning 5 and losing 1. I think that's quite a strong division there, with quite a mixed bag of results across the board. So I don't think it's going to be set in stone, Franklin finishing at the top position. However, they are looking very strong and one of the favourites. Another team I'd like to mention who are doing relatively well across most of the leagues that they're playing at the moment is Leadenites, who have 2 15s and 2 17 teams and 13 team. They are currently mixed bag of results, wins and losses for all of those teams. However, they are currently in a lot of training. I can see it across social media that they're playing and training quite hard to come up against some oppositions, especially their under 17s. I think it was their game against Shropshire Warriors, which was a 1 point game, which by all accounts was a very, very good and close game. Birmingham Mets in the junior men are currently undefeated with 2 wins against none, and Worcester Wolves University are currently 1-0 as well in that division. I know it's very small, and we'll have some more games hopefully at the end of the regular season for the junior men's teams. Everybody, wishing you all the best. I hope you had a great weekend, and there's a lot more coming up next weekend across the YBL. Please, 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 clubs, if you have got game footage like Tamworth Tigers, send some in for us. Please send some in, and we can use them for our videos and also talk about the games when we see the footage. It's better than looking at my face for 5-10 minutes of a video. Sorry that we haven't had published a video over the last couple of weeks. Me and Kim have been extremely busy doing a lot of admin work for the YBL, and just unfortunately haven't had a chance to get together or sit down and record one. So apologies there. Hope you have a great weekend, enjoy the rest of your week, and have a cracking games again next weekend. Until next time, I've been James Davies. Goodbye.